Okay, and the multiplicative identity is just something that when you multiply, it doesn't change. So if I'm looking for 2 times something, it has to stay 2, then obviously it's 1. So to do with normal numbers, 1 is the multiplicative identity. So now we're going to try and think about doing that for matrices. And the first thing I need to talk about a little bit is the order. So say we have a matrix of order m by n, and I'm going to multiply it by something, so that makes times another matrix, and the answer is going to be the same as what I started with, so it has to be m by n. Now the matrix that I multiply with, to be comfortable for multiplication, these two have to match. So that has to be an n by something matrix, and once I've got those two to match, then my result is going to be that one times that one. So m by n. Okay, so the multiplicative identity has to be square. Okay, so it has to be a square matrix, and it has to be of order equal to the number of columns, which was the n, of my original matrix. Okay, so if I'm trying to find the multiplicative identity for 2, 1, 3, negative 1, 5, 4, this has got 3 rows and 2 columns, so it has to have 2 by 2, so it has to be a 2 by 2 matrix to give me the same thing over here. Okay, so this is a, I've got it wrong, haven't I? It's a 2 by 3, so this has to be a 3 by 3 to give me a 2 by 3. Okay, so these guys will now match, so it's comfortable for multiplication, and it's got to be 2 by 3 to give me 2 by 3. The answer to this is it's a matrix with the leading diagonals equal to 1. Okay, so all zeros apart from the diagonal from top left to bottom right will be equal to 1. Okay, now this will give me the same thing. So if I actually just go ahead and do that and show you how it all works out, you should be able to see that this will give me the same thing. So if I start from here, okay, so this is the multiplicative identity. So what am I doing? This row into here. So 2 times 1 is 2, 0, 0 gives me 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 0, 3. Negative 1 and 0 and 0, 0 and 5 and 0, 0 and 0 and 4. Just getting back to where I started. And once you do it a couple of times, it's kind of obvious why it works. Okay, so the multiplicative identity, which is given the symbol I, is always a square matrix. It was always 1s down the leading diagonal and 0s everywhere else. Okay, and that's what we call the multiplicative identity for matrices. Oops, I'll move it up so you see what I've written. There we go.